Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I just wanted to announce that my Radeon VII mining rig, as you guys can see, is finally complete. It's mining, no problems. I don't have any code 43 or anything like that, and these cards are flawless. As you guys know, my journey with these cards has been quite rough. I had 4 bricked Radeon 7s and I had to RMA 4 of them. 3 of them were from XFX, and the last one was from Sapphire that I had to RMA. But that one took the longest due to the whole coronavirus that's happening in our world right now. But I just wanted to show you guys some Ethereum hash rate, plus I have to move my rig here into the mining shelf. So I have to move it where the monitor is right now, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna have to move it over here, and hopefully when I move it, it's still going to mine. And every time I do move a rig, something goes wrong. So I guess we'll see later in this video if anything goes wrong when I move it. First things first, you guys probably want to see some hash rates of this rig. So let me show you. It's been mining Ethereum now, getting about 485 mega hash for the whole rig. And the whole power consumption right now in the software shows 926 watts in the software. But at the wall, I'm going to assume that this rig is taking about 1200 watts total. So you add on another 35 to 40 watts per Radeon 7, and that'll equate to about 1200 to 1250 watts for the whole rig at about 485 mega hash. And you guys can see roughly each card is getting about 80 to 81 mega hash for each card, and the temperatures right now are not that bad because I have 5 120 millimeter 200 CFM 4K RPM fans, which are blowing a lot of air right now. I can just feel the air pressure. It's just insane right now. And the temperatures are roughly about 58 degrees, 60 degrees Celsius, 59, 58, 59, and 60 degrees Celsius. So pretty good. The temperatures are good, and you guys can see some of my overclocks here. The second Radeon 7, I was getting some incorrect shares, so I had to bump up the millivolts. But on the other Radeon 7s, roughly I'm running at about 860 millivolts, 565 core, and 1100 memory, and I'm able to achieve about 80 mega hash, 81 to 81 mega hash on each Radeon 7. So at about, for the whole rig, 1200 to 1250 watts. Okay, so if you guys think that there is a better overclock number that I can get, or maybe more efficiency, please let me know down below in the comments and I will try it in another video. So yeah guys, that's my Radeon 7 mining on Ethereum at the moment. I plan on doing a dedicated video of all the different hash rates that I can achieve on this rig. But let me know down below if you guys have any coins that you want me to mine on this rig, and you would like to see a number and power consumption, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna shut down this rig and we are gonna move it into the shelf here, and I hope that it is able to mine right after. So let me do that right now. Okay, so I gotta close everything. We're gonna shut her down, and actually I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit, just maybe a minute, so the temperatures go down first before shutting it down. Oh man, I love this rig. I just love how it looks. Do you guys like this? 6 Radeon 7s. It's been an insane journey with this rig, but it's working out pretty good so far. I like it a lot. Alright, time to shut her down. That's good enough. Okay, alright, there we go. It just shut off, and man, the noise level in my basement here just went down like a lot of decibels. Like I said, these 200 CFM 4K RPM fans, they're from Amazon, the Easy DIY, link down below. These are really loud fans, like super loud. I'm pretty sure they're comparable to like the Delta server fans. You guys probably have those. I know a lot of you guys use those, or Delta or Panaflow. Probably very similar to these fans. Really loud, but they work really well. They push a lot of air. They seem to keep the Radeon 7s really cool, as you guys know, because they get pretty hot. Okay, so the rig is off. Now I would like to turn off the power switches on these 1200 watt EVGA power supplies, as you guys can see here. Now I'm just going to unplug the cables that go into the PDU, unplug the Ethernet cable, the mouse and keyboard, And the DVI cable, I don't need that anymore. Okay, so there should be nothing connected to my Radeon 7 rig. And I'm just gonna get this monitor out of the way, but I need 2 hands. Okay, I got the monitor removed, and you guys can see I got a little power cable here, which I think I'm gonna utilize these cables instead of the 2 longer black C13 to C14 cables that I have here. They're a little bit longer. I think these are 10 feet. So I'm gonna unplug these, and I'm gonna find, I think I have another one of these white cables that we can put into the EVGA power supplies, which I think, yeah, looks like I got one over here. One last one left, okay? So I'm gonna plug this guy into, oh, actually, first I'm gonna take out the existing power cables here. So looks like this one and this one I don't need anymore. Oh, actually there's a third one in here that I don't use. That was for the Delta server power supply. I don't need that anymore. Oh man, this is the bigger guy. Look at that plug. Okay, so that was for the Delta server power supply. As you guys can see, it's got a different end on it. Looks like a face. Okay, so let me plug in this other C13, C14 cable. Okay. You guys can see my PDU right now. I'm utilizing about 11 amps on the right bank and 5 amps now on the left bank. So this Radeon 7 rig takes a lot of juice, a lot of power, that's for sure. Okay, so we'll see the 5 amps probably go up to about 11 or 12 amps after we plug it in there. Okay, so I think that's it. I got the power cables. We're gonna put it in the front there. And I guess the orientation I'm gonna have this rig is gonna be, I guess I want the heat to come this way. So the fans are gonna be at the back, and this side of the GPUs are gonna be right in the front here, so that all the heat is coming towards into this room and out the window in the back there. Similar that I have to all of my other GPUs, you guys can see, okay, they're all facing this way so that all the heat can be coming out and pushing out this way. Okay, so that's it. Look, everything looks good. I think I'm ready to put the Radeon 7 mining rig in. Let me do this off camera. I hope nothing will break after we turn it on, all right? So let's do it. Oh my god, this is heavy. Really heavy. Oh man. I don't know if I can got it in or not. No, it's not all the way, and it's pinching a network cable. That's not good. Alright. Alright, gonna keep going back. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got the rig in. Let's put in the network cable here. And like so. Okay, now I need to do the power cables. Actually, I'm gonna do the power cables last. I do want to check out the cables behind the rig just to make sure they're okay. I'm kind of paranoid that, you know, since I moved it, something may have came out, or, oh man, it's windy back here. You guys can see I got a huge 24 centimeter or 20 centimeter fan running there. Look at this, my RX 480 rig. Look at that. I love these fans. Working real good. Okay, so let's check behind. Oh, it's tight back here. Let's check behind here. Make sure the cables are okay. Make sure the GPUs are plugged in. Just making sure nothing out of the ordinary. Technically, it should be fine, but I want to make sure everything is a-okay before I turn this thing on. Because I know before, every time I move a rig, something goes wrong. So yeah, the back here looks fine. Network cables are out of the way. Nothing's being pinched. Okay, I think that looks good. Definitely need to do some cable management. It's really bad, but that's okay. As long as the rig works, I'm fine with it. Okay, so now let's plug in the power cables. Okay, so I'm gonna reroute these actually through the top, through the back here. Okay, all right. So just like that, and I'm gonna plug them in like so. Okay, that looks to be good. Triple check the power cables. PCIEs are in. Nothing fun, nothing fancy. You gotta make sure the risers are also pushed in. Okay, make sure the risers are good. Just one little feel, just in case. And of course, let me do the risers, the PCIe 1 adapters, make sure they're in as well. That nothing came out lodged. Okay, that's good, my friends. All right, let me go ahead, let's turn this thing on. And, oh yeah, I gotta hit the power button. The power button on this BTC Plus Pro motherboard is, let's see if I can feel it. All right, there we go. All right, it's gonna get real loud in a second here. Yeah, all right. And a lot of wind is coming out of these. There we go, guys. Looking good. 6 Radeon 7s. Okay, let me see if I can remote into this rig. All right, my friends, it's good. We can see 6 Radeon 7s in the device manager. No code 43 or anything like that. The overclocks stayed the same. Undervolting, it's still there. Let's go ahead and we'll try Ethermine here. And let's see what our hash rates will be. Theoretically, they should be the same because all we did was move the rig, but hey, something could still go wrong on this rig. All right, no, look, it's going good. 483 mega hash. We were getting 485 before I moved it. Yeah, 19 watts in the software, so probably, yeah, 1200 at the wall. Let's go check out the PDU, actually. Let's see here. Oh man, I gotta clean up this whole place. Let's check the PDU. Yes, we are using, I think, 5 or 6 amps. We were at 5 before, and now we're at 11 on this bank, as I have 2 of the white cables here plugged into the Radeon 7 rig. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think we are okay. The Radeon 7 rig looks like to be okay, and it's mining. Let's go check out the hash rates again. Yeah, it looks like it's finding some shares, so I think we are okay, my friends. This Radeon 7 rig is mining 80 to 81 mega hash. The temperatures look to be okay as well, 56 degrees. Just started. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let that go for a while. I'm sure it'll be good. All right, that is it. My Radeon 7 rig is finally in its rightful place in the middle of my mining shelves here. And oh man, I'm so happy. It's been a long journey. I think I'm done. I'm done with getting Radeon 7s. That's the last time I'm gonna buy Radeon 7s unless a good opportunity comes up, but I think I'm okay. All of my rigs here are doing really well. I mentioned before in previous videos that I won't be able to add any more rigs onto these shelves because the power that I'm utilizing right now is pretty much 24 amps. Okay, I know it said about 11 and 11 amps on each side, so we're at like 22 amps, but I think that's as far as I want to go. I can technically go up to 24. Some people said I can go up to 30 amps, but you know, Triplite website says on this PDU specifically, 30 amp 240 volt, that I should only be able to go up to about 24 amps safely. Okay, so that is like the 80% rule that everyone talks about, especially if you're running 120 volts, 110 volt plug. That only has 15 amps and you can only go up to about 1500 watts or something. But you know, on a 240 volt it's different. The amperage is different. It's basically times 2. 2 hot plugs, 120 volt times 2 is equals to 240. So 240 times, let's say theoretically 24 amps, that would be about I think 5,600 watts. So that's how you get the calculation there. But this Radeon 7 rig, if I were to calculate it, it would be about 6 amps times 240. 1200 watts and 1400 watts for this whole rig, almost at about 500 mega hash at the wall. Okay, my friends, so that's it. Let me know what you think, and I'm gonna have a dedicated video for the hash rates specifically for my Radeon 7 rig. I want to test out a bunch of different coins, so let me know down below which coins you guys want me to try. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.